This is Testimony from the Border with another testimonial news story. It's dated Sunday, July the 16th, 2023. All right. This is most definitely a testimonial. Here is why. The Most High does things and he disrupt lives. He disrupt people's lives and cause many circumstances and situations to cause you to be somewhere out of place. The people that fled whatever country you came from, you got within the borders, we are considered out of place. Our families considered us out of place. Well, the conflict in Sudan has caused the people to flee, and they're fleeing in mass numbers, and most of them fleeing to Egypt. I checked other areas. Of course, Israel don't want to accept any of the people from anywhere where dark-skinned people live. They don't want to accept any of them. But there's some of the other countries, they did accept some from Sudan, a little. But Egypt has received over 200,000 Sudanese refugees. That's a lot. That's a lot of people from Sudan. Now, here's the deal. Before we saw the numbers, we saw the people. Yes, we saw the people. We went to the airport one day, and lo and behold, the airport was full of people from Sudan. I'm looking around like, my goodness. When you don't see it, you don't know what's happening. See, people can say that's what's going on in Sudan, the conflict, that's fake news, that's fake. Why all those people at the Egyptian airport? Why are those people fleeing? That tells you something. Yes, something's going on. Something is happening. And the Most High will cause something for them to flee. Never seen so many in our lives. Not only that, we see them in schools, enrolling their children in schools in record numbers. We've never seen this. Record numbers. So what does all that mean? Some of these people are the people of the Most High. And now they're in position to go to the wilderness. That's a testimony. That's powerful. That's the Most High. That's the Most High's doing. And there will be others. I know him to do this. There will be others. We got people within the borders. They don't even know the Most High. When I said people, our people and other nations, they don't even know the Most High. But they within the borders, in the right area. When it's time for the journey, you know the Father will put on them what to do. And they will do it. And what they do will ultimately save their lives. They think they're fleeing from something, but they're actually fleeing to something. Many people think we left the lands of our captivity fleeing from something. We actually fled to something. We fled to the Most High. We fled to Him. And so no doubt these people will fall right into His plan. Just want to see this part right here so that people will know. People don't know the heart of what's going on here, what the Most High put on them. It's like the people of Iran. They don't know why. It's in the president's hearts. It's in the people's heart. No matter what president come up, it's in their heart. Death to America. Why another leader has not risen and not make the people stop chanting death to America. The Most High put it in the heart of the Medes. This is the reason why. Watch this. The president remarks came while inspecting the military academy on Saturday. He said that Egypt received about 9 million refugees from different countries, stressing that Egypt has always, pay attention, Egypt, sound like we're quoting scripture, Egypt has always been a haven for the people of any country suffering from instability. They don't look at Americans as suffering from instability, but we suffer in America from instability. It's not safe. Our children murdered. Our family murdered. Some of us, we almost got murdered. Our life flashed before our eyes. In America, we won't be considered refugees until a certain time period. We already know this time period. That's when the people would be considered refugees. But Egypt has always been a safe haven for people in scripture, and now the Most High put this on their hearts to be a safe haven for all people. And yes, you get better treatment. You get better treatment in the borders. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. Who are the 5 million refugees and immigrants? Listen, they've been flocking ever since the conflict. They have been flocking. They're welcoming them with open arms. And of course, we know how it is. Yes, some that's coming from Sudan, they're enrolling their kids in some expensive private schools. They are. They have money. They had the ability, they had the money to fly out of there. And the ones that don't have, this is what happened. They get stuck. And of course, the people today deal with the same thing. But these people coming within the borders in droves, they don't know. They don't know what the Almighty has in store for them. But they stick around. The Most High have His way. They stick around. They'll see. They will see. And then they will understand. Then, up until then, they will understand how and why they got forced here. Why they got forced into this, in the borders. Because it's amazing. Listen, they could be on the outskirts, but most of them in the borders, within the borders. This is the Most High's plan coming together. People on the outside, stay on the outside. When the door closed, there won't be testimony from the border. You won't get inside information anymore. You won't know what's going on. When it go down, you won't know what's going on. But we've been showing the miracles. We've been showing the hand of the Most High moving within the border. The hands of the Most High on His people. Regardless if you believe we should come out or not, regardless, no matter what you believe, the hand of the Father is on His children. And He has them covered. They're in His hand. His other hand keeps them covered. And no one can touch them. They must go through Him. There's something in the air. There is something in the air concerning the Most High and His people and other nations. They know what's going on. They understand. They know and understand what's going on better than the average people. Better than those that say they're in the truth. They're actually saying they are in the truth. They don't want to be a part of this. They don't want to be a part of the Most High's plan. They don't like the Father's plan. When you don't do according to His commandment, you're not down with His plan. Yaakov's trouble. Yaakov's trouble knocking on the door. Yaakov's trouble here. The people will die in mass numbers. Your friends will be your enemies. Those of your own household will become your enemy, and the people will fight to death. This is testimony from the borders.